Game 7. I want everyone right now to comment on this video one word to describe the Stanley Cup Final, or one word to describe one of the Edmonton Oilers or Florida Panthers. We could see one of the most historic, one of the most legendary, one of the most big-time Stanley Cup Final moments in NHL history, and we could see potentially one of the bigger chokes and upsets in all of sports in big moments. Like when you talk about, I think about the Atlanta Falcons, New England Patriots. And again, I'm not trying to make a certain fan base feel bad here. This is just me. I don't really have any stake in the game here. I don't really have a dog in the fight. I don't really have a certain scenario here because, I mean, at the end of the day, throughout the playoffs, I thought it was going to be Panthers-Rangers conference final as we were watching. And I fully, as I said, if Bobrovsky was on his game, Panthers could win the cup. And all of a sudden, Stuart Skinner, last 3 games, boom. Oilers down 3-0 in the series. Boom. Game 7. It's like, you know what? A lot of people gave me crap for saying Team of Destiny. If Oilers win Monday night, this was the ultimate Team of Destiny. They, against all odds, with, the best player in the world, 2 of the best players in the world, but they were down 3-0 in a Stanley Cup Final series against one of the best teams in the National Hockey League, and they've created an opportunity for Game 7. And this is why I have this tweet up right now. I'll pull it up. From Sid here, from starting the season 2-9-1 to making the playoffs, from 3-0 down in the Cup Finals to forcing a Game 7. What a season, but as Kobe said, job's not done. Job is not done. Florida Panthers could still win Game 7 Monday night at home, and nothing else matters, right? Because at the end of the day, it could have been a back-and-forth series. Edmonton wins 1, Florida wins 1, Edmonton, Florida. It gets to Florida Game 7, and Panthers win. In this scenario, Panthers win at home in Game 7. Nothing matters, right? So I'm so excited, guys. I'm hoping I'll be able to stream some of the game. I have a flight Tuesday evening, but I'm hoping I'll be landing for just in time for puck drop, and then I can watch the whole Game 7. I missed parts of the game tonight, a lot of the game, frankly. But I've watched the rest of the Stanley Cup Final, and I was able to watch back a lot of the third period when I landed. So I'm watching back that third period. The Oilers fans are chaotic, man. The fact that the last 3 minutes in this clip too, just the chanting of "We want the cup" and just how loud. And you know what? I know a lot of people are talking about the offside review. It easily could have been a 3-2. Oilers lead, and then, maybe Panthers tied up really late. So things change, and obviously, we could all have that debate all day long. But I think there's just so many different things to look at. The fact that there was only a combined, 40 shots. The shot count was low, and, it's this guy right here, Stuart Skinner, who stepped up in a huge way. And, that's why goaltending is such a weird position, and goaltenders are so weird. How can you be so bad and then so dominant in big moments like this? But at the end of the day, again, back to the Kobe quote, the job's not done. So everyone's going to remember the Game 7, not what happened prior, unless Edmonton wins, of course. Then everyone's going to remember how it happened. I think that's kind of the vibe, right? If Florida wins, no one's going to remember it. If Edmonton wins, everyone's going to remember that it was 3-0, and Edmonton made one of the most legendary comebacks ever. So Game 7 Monday night, guys. I think it's even crazy that tonight Connor McDavid didn't even get a point. So it's speaking that the Oilers' depth's finally stepping up. Chris Knobloch makes the lineup change. Fogel goes up and gets a point, gets the goal to open up the game right off the bat, gets 2 points on the board. Leon Draisaitl really stepped up in moments. So, it's crazy, man. Crazy. Game 7. Game 7. Game 7! Stanley Cup Final! Rush! Go!